6 years.
Are we good? I think it's good.
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Who was here late last night? Golly. Everybody was here late. How late were you here last night? Malcolm?
Shoot, I really don't know.
10:30.
Probably 10:30.
10:30?
10:30. I wasn't the last one though.
Brian and Sam sent me messages at 11:30 on their way home. Well, Sam sent me a message that Brian and him were on his way home. 11:30, right? 11:30 last night. Yeah, hey, it's late. This place is nuts, isn't it? How many cars we sell?
Like 50?
60? Is that what the system finished at? 60? 60 cars on Friday? 60 cars on a Friday. You guys sold 46 cars on Tuesday. You know, there's a song, you know, blowing up on a Tuesday. But 46 cars on a Tuesday is insane, man. It's just crazy. And that was after you guys sold 81 cars on Saturday, right? So 81 cars Saturday, never happened before. I don't think we've ever had a 46 car Tuesday unless it was maybe some weird random holiday that lands on a Tuesday. And I can't remember the last time we put up 60 on a Friday. So in the last 7 days, you guys have basically done 3 things we've never done before in 60 plus years. Nuts. Nuts. On a housekeeping level, I want to thank everybody for getting the front line up there cleared yesterday. How's it look this morning? Looks like we're open for business, right? We're happy now. There's only 10 cars up front. We're like, yes, there's only 10 cars up there. So I appreciate you guys doing that. Golf cart wise, I need you to do me a favor. If you're taking the golf cart back here, back by Rite Aid or wherever you're taking it, grab a buddy if you can so he can bring it back. I'm going to try to figure out a way to get you all keys. So everybody just has a key to the golf cart. Because right now we're leaving golf carts way down there. The key's just sitting there in it. There's been a couple times where we've had customers romping through the Rite Aid lot, right? And if I, maybe wasn't morally intact, it wouldn't take very long to jump on one of those things and load it up, would it? Keys sitting in it, drive it up the ramp and I'd be gone. There ain't nobody back there. It's crazy. So please, watch those golf carts. Are they important to you? Does anybody enjoy the golf cart? Should we get a couple more? Or are we okay with 6? A couple more? Maybe we grab a couple more. I want to make it easy. I want to make it convenient for you guys. I want to give you all the tools possible so that we can continue doing what we're doing. But we got to make sure we take care of that stuff, right? So please help me take care of that stuff. Let's help keep this lot cleared out. Phenomenal job. New cars wise, we're breaking the record. We're selling more new cars than we've ever sold in the history of all time. We're selling more new cars than anybody else in the market. We're number 1 in the state of Kentucky. We're number 129 out of 3,000 dealers in the United States. What's that make us, like top 4% or something like that? In the United States of America. If you didn't know, there's places like Los Angeles. You ever heard of it? There's places like Dallas, Texas. There's places like New York, Orlando, Florida, Phoenix, Arizona. I mean, we're talking the entire United States where there's millions and millions and millions of people. Dealerships smack dab in the middle of populations of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 million. And we're selling more cars than they are. Crazy. Crazy what you guys are doing. People say, how do we do it? What are you doing? What's so different? It's math. I figured it out. It's math, and I'm going to share it with you guys all this morning, okay? It's called exponential growth. We're experiencing it right now. I've talked to you guys, a couple of you about it this week. Here's how it works. One customer comes in, they buy a car, right? That one customer guaranteed is going to tell at least 5 people about his experience. Nowadays with social media, it's more like 500. He's gonna tell at least 5 people that care about his experience. Out of those 5 people, if he tells them he had a good experience here, 2 of those 5 are gonna buy a car from us. Maybe not next week, maybe not next month, might be 6 months from now, might be a year from now, don't know. But that one guy talks to 5, 2 of those 5 are gonna buy a car from us at some point. Okay? So, that's what happens when you sell 1. When you sell 1, you get 2 more. So what happens when you sell 800? If you have 800 customers buy cars, and they all go talk to Troy, you're gonna take that out there. Yes. If you have 800 customers buy cars, and they all talk to 5 people. I know math in the morning, I get it, but what's 8 times 5? It's 4,000, right? So 800 buy, 4,000 hear about that experience. 2 out of the 5, or 1,600 out of the 4,000 are going to come buy a car from it. That's math. Sometime in the next 2 weeks, or 2 months, or 6 months, or a year, 2 out of those 5 are going to buy a car. So if we sell 800, then we're producing 1,600 more if we give them a good experience, right? It's called exponential growth. We're experiencing it right now. The exact opposite happens if you don't give them a good experience, right? They tell 5 people, maybe 500, and then people don't come into your dealership, okay? So the experience, the way that you guys are treating these people is so crucial on every single car deal. Every single car deal. So that's what we're focusing on, the experience. How can we make it a little bit better? Let's add some carts. How can we make it a little bit better? Let's add some vehicles. How many are out there? 1,300 down? 1,400 down? How can we make it a little bit better? Josh, if you're watching, we need you to buy some land. We need space, right? We have space to put all these cars. We got to make sure we advertise them all, and we got to make sure we have all the tools in place. We need to get a finance BDC, don't we? Don't we, Josh? We need a couple people that just work the apps that come in from the finance department or from the BDC, right? Better experience for a customer. Anybody in here had a subprime customer? It took you a while to get an approval? Anybody? Like maybe a real long while? Okay, we need to speed that up, man. We got to offer that customer a better experience, right? We got to do that. So we're working on putting all these tools in place, and we're experiencing this exponential growth right now. I don't know if you can feel it. I can feel it. It's electric. It's crazy. 81 cars on a Saturday, 46 cars on a Tuesday, 60 cars on a Friday. It's starting. It's starting. Right now, at this point in time, you guys have sold 150 more cars than we sold in all of 2014 when we were on the road to 6,000. Some of you guys were here, some of you were not. We were on the road to 6,000. We fought and we clawed. We said we were going to sell 6,000 cars, and it was freaking gut-wrenching. Like, are we going to make it? I had a big meeting in here one day, like, you guys owe me, because I didn't think we were going to get there. And on December 26th of 2014, we sold our 6,000th car, broke our goal. Sky's the limit. We've surpassed that mark. It's August 26th. We still have 4 months and a week left in the year. So basically, if you look at it from a mathematics standpoint, what have we done? Well, we have created time, more time. Okay, we basically packed 12 months worth of sales in 2014 into 8 months in sales in 2016. Does that make sense? It's really what we've created. By having better processes, making sure the right people are in place, by being able to move and shake and staying ahead of the game, we've created time. So now we can sell more cars in a shorter amount of time, which ultimately means we can sell more cars, over a year. Like, 10,000 or so, right? We're 3,900 cars away from our goal, basically, at this point. Just under 4,000. We've got 4 months and a week left. It's really important that we hit that stuff. So why is it so important? Why is it important that we hit our goals? Why does it matter?
So we get to buy land, so we get to buy golf carts, and we get to hire more people, and
We get to promote some people. That's right. We have to reach our goals, because as long as we're reaching goals, the owners are gonna reach into their pocketbook. And as long as the owners are reaching into their pocketbook, then we can continue to expand and create more time. We can get more efficient. We can sell more cars. We can hire more people. We can affect more lives. We can promote from within, right? We get to do all that stuff. We get to grow. We get to keep going. We get to offer opportunities. We get to have a fun place to work. We get to do all that stuff as long as we're reaching our goals. There's a store down the street that my good friend Jason Dotson, no relation, used to work at. They're not reaching their goals. They stopped reaching their goals. Look what's happening. It's not good. It's not good, man. There's no guarantees in this business. It doesn't matter how long you've been in business, what family you come from. It doesn't matter. You can have high times and you can have bad times. It doesn't matter. There's nothing that says you're guaranteed to do this forever. There's nothing that guarantees that. So what can we rely on? What is there a guarantee of? Well, there's a guarantee on math. Math hasn't changed, right? Hasn't changed in hundreds and hundreds of years. 2 + 2 still equals 4. Always has. One happy customer equals 2 more. Always will. We have to offer them in that experience. In order for me to do that, I have to have the right people in the right places all the time. All the time. The right guy in the right place all the time. Yesterday we made some moves in the dealership. We made some moves that we feel are going to protect our future, help us to create, help us to grow. I want to congratulate Anthony Farabee for now being part of our finance team. And I want to congratulate, is Hinkson down there?
He's got those.
John Hinkson for becoming part of our finance team. Trey Convelton is now going to join us as a floor leader. And Michael Church is on vacation. Michael Church is going to join Brad and sit over in the subprime department. I thought there was going to be 4 of you up here, but now it's just you 2. These guys right here have shown me some exceptional things, and I want to talk about that just a little bit, because I know there's people in this room that wanted to be standing up here. There's people in this room that have the ability and the talent to be standing up here. So I kind of want to address that just a little bit this morning. I want everyone to know, and Hinkson's not here right now, but John Hinkson and I never once talked about him going into the finance department. Never once until I promoted him yesterday. That was the first time. We never had a single conversation about him going into finance. Because really, from a dealership standpoint, it doesn't make sense. It makes absolutely no sense for me to take a guy that sold 1,000 cars in 2 years, that gets 20 referrals a month, that shows up here at 7 a.m., makes sure everything's cleaned up and taken care of, grabs the first customer, hustles his ass up, gets great CSI, none, right? Makes no sense. So I never had the conversation with him. As far as I was concerned, he was going to sell cars for the rest of his life and be happy. That's what I hoped. But then when you dig in and you start to understand what makes John tick, and you realize that, yeah, it's good for the store for him to sell 1,000 cars a year, but how good is it for John? How good is it for him? He wants to grow. He wants to learn more. He's not done yet. He wants so much more. So who am I to take an exceptional man like that? Who am I to hold him back? For my gain, it's not fair. So we've taken John, and I guarantee you, John is so competitive that he's going to go in there and he's going to light up Brenna and Malcolm and Michael and Tim. He's going to light them up and do everything he can to beat them. That's going to be good for the store, right? It's going to be good for Brenna. It's going to be good for Malcolm and Michael and Tim, because it's going to challenge them to be better. It's going to be good for Jeremy. Jeremy's going to have work cut out for him. Right? So it's good for the store, and it's good for John. I mean, maybe it's good for the store. I hope it's a risk for the store. But he's made a lot of noise. He's made a lot of noise, and he deserves that opportunity, and that's why I gave it to him. Trey Conlton has followed right alongside him. Trey's come in here and sold 40 plus cars every single month since he got here. Constant hustle, wonderful CSI, wonderful follow-up. He's shown me, man. He's made some noise. He says, I want to take on a little bit more. I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to come out here. I want to take on a little bit more. And I'm going to give him that opportunity. And I challenge you. I absolutely challenge you, Trey, to continue to make noise, create, figure out ways to make us better. Because everyone in this room has got their eyes on you. Every single one of them. They want to stand right there in that spot. There's people outside this building that want to stand in that spot. Lots of them. Lots of them. They want to be a part of this winning championship team. I challenge you, man. You got to create. You got to take Trey that was already awesome and create Trey that is unbelievable. You got to commit to excellence. Farabee, this guy right here, I don't know if you know, but he's worked the last 8 weeks every day opening clothes in a suit. 90 degrees outside. Farabee wasn't necessarily on the radar for the position. He was on some people's radars, but I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure if he had enough grit. To be honest, he's a little quiet sometimes, kind of soft. I don't mean that in a mean way. That came out wrong. Right? I wasn't sure, man. I didn't know if Farabee had enough grit or not. It takes a lot of grit to be in a finance department. You got to take a customer that we just beat the heck out of out here, right? We just told them that they weren't getting what they wanted for their trade, and we just told them that their payment's going to be higher than what they expected. And some of you just told them that you're not going to put tires on their 15 Camry, right? We just got done telling them that, and finally they signed the deal. After you went back and forth with your manager 6 times, they finally signed the deal, and now you got to take them back to finance, and Anthony's got to sell them some more. He's got to bump them another 40, 50 bucks. Yes, Troy. He's right there. Hey. You know, he's got to take this dead horse, as they say, and revitalize it. It takes a lot of grit to do that. You got to be able to dig in, man. You got to be ready. You got to be ready to perform. And I challenge you, man. I'm challenging you. I want you smoking Brenna, Malcolm, Tim, John. You got to be the best. We require excellence in every one of these positions. You got to prove it to everybody in here. Just because you have the seat doesn't mean you get to keep the seat. I need everybody to understand that. You got to earn it every day. Every day. All right, guys? Let's sit down. In my position, it's hard. I love all of you guys, and I want so much for everybody in this room. And it's hard, and when we make these decisions, when I make these decisions, I look at everyone. I look at everyone, every single person. Whether you've been here a day or you've been here 6 years, doesn't matter. I try to take a look at everybody. And some people right now may feel like they deserve that spot. And so I want to challenge everybody out there. I want you guys to understand two things. A, exponential growth that we just talked about, right? If you think you're done, you're nuts. If you think we are done, you're nuts. If you think we're going to stop at 10,000 cars, you're crazy. If you think we're going to stop with one store, you're out of your mind. If you think we're just going to buy that land over there and then stick it in cruise control, yeah, right. Never going to happen, okay? We are babies. We are babies in this industry still. We haven't even scratched the surface. There's so much we can do. Josh Mitchell, all Josh Mitchell did was he put a little button on our website that says, click here to arrange financing. He put it on every VDP. And we went from getting 400 applications a month to now we're going to end up getting 4,000. It's something ridiculous. At least 1,000. Okay, just a little tweak. We had some golf carts, we made more time, we sold 81 cars when before we couldn't break 70, just a little tweak. So we're not even done, we're just babies in this industry, we're just learning, I'm learning, Josh is learning, we're just learning. And so we're going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to do what we always do, which is we always promote from within, always. Anybody we try to promote from outside doesn't work, right? It really just hasn't worked. Sam, Jeremy, Brad, that's it. Everybody else has been promoted off this sales floor, including me. So if you think you're done, we're out of your mind. You're out of your mind, okay? And Paul Meyer. Well, we're not sure on Paul yet. Paul was heavily recruited, I'm kidding. But I need you guys to understand that what we are looking for whenever we decide who to put in these positions, I am looking for people who are making some noise. People that mirror this dealership. This dealership is making noise. We don't settle for average. We don't settle for mediocrity. We just won't have it. We can't have it. I can't have it. Do you know why we have to be number one in the state in new cars? We have to be number one in the state in new cars. Me personally, I have to be number one in the state in new cars because if I'm not number one in the state of the new car, then the owners might want to find out who that guy is that is number one in the state in new cars. And maybe he takes my job. I got to be number one in the state in used cars. Because if I'm not number one in the state in used cars, then the owners might go find the guy that is number one in the state in used cars, and he might take my job. I won't have it. We will continue to make noise, and every person that I put in a position to lead in this company, you have to make noise. I'm not telling you have to sell more cars than everybody, because you don't. Barry didn't sell more cars than everybody. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you gotta make freaking noise, man. I gotta see you. People gotta see you. They gotta see you leading. They gotta see you bringing other people up. They gotta see you, they gotta see you, I hate the word manage, but they gotta see you acting the part before you ever are the part. Because anybody can come to me. Anybody can come to me and say, you put me in that spot and I'm gonna do this. I can hear that from anybody. I don't want to hear that. Show me who you are. I can pretty much promise you with exponential growth that we will be selling 12 to 1,300 cars a month within 8 months. Guaranteed. Without a doubt. The math is true. I have to have one finance guy for every 150 cars we sell. 900 cars divided by 150 is what? It's early. 6. How many finance people do we have? 6. It's math. So when I get to 1,200 cars, how many finance people do I have to have? 8. It's simple math. And we're going to be there in 6 months. So if you want to be a part of this management team, I need you to make some noise. If you feel like you've gotten skipped over or passed over in the past, I need you to make more noise. If you usually get out of bed on the left side, then start getting out on the right. Change it. Mix it up. Do something different. Show me. Show me. Because I promise, the opportunities are here. They're here. And it's awesome. It's game changing. When I came out here, I worked on the floor. I sold cars. And I kept wearing a tie to work, and some of these guys, where's Ollie? Ollie told me he was gonna frickin' hang me if I came to work one more time in a tie. He said, I'm gonna take you out back and frickin' hang you, boy. You're gonna start giving them ideas. That's what he told me. Who the hell is this kid coming in here selling a car, wearing a tie? We wear Carhartts around here. That was the mentality. And I could have conformed. I could have followed what they said. The manager at the time, Greg Donahoe, I would try to call banks, and I would try to add new four squares versus the way they, and he would tell me, no, stop. Don't do that. They don't like that. They like to do it this way. This is the way they want to do it. This is the way they're going to do it. This is it. And every once in a while, I'd fall back into the shadow and be like, okay, I'm going to do it that way. But that way's wrong. I'm going to do it that way, but that way sucks. I'm going to do it that way, but that way's not going to get me anywhere. And so I'd just follow for a little while and then be like, no! Nobody can see me when I'm hiding behind somebody else. I got wind that they were looking to hire a sales manager. I'm out on the floor trying my best to outsell everybody. And Josh didn't see me. Dusty kind of saw me. Him and I talked, and he could see I could do some math, and he knew I could sell some cars. He kind of saw me, but Josh didn't see me. And I recognized that, so I started thinking, well, who the hell is Josh, and what does Josh do? Well, Josh is a finance guy at heart. He's a guy that freaking spent many, many years in the box. So how do I get to Josh? I gotta make some noise in the finance world. I gotta show him I can get deals bought that he can't get bought. I gotta be better than he is. I put in a resume. I'd been here 6 months and I put in my resume. Because I knew they were about to hire somebody. I could feel it. I knew that Greg Donahoe wasn't cutting it. And so I put in a resume like, hey, you see me? I'm right here. Here's what I've done. Here's who I am. But don't hire me for that. This is what I'm gonna do. This is who I will be. This is what I can do for you. Hire me for that. That's what my resume said. They gave me the opportunity. They gave me the job. I've never looked back. I will constantly strive for excellence. I will expect it out of everybody on the management team, everybody on the sales team. We will just continue to fight and continue to grow. I owe that to you guys. You owe it to me. I hope you feel like that. So, to sum everything up, you guys are killing it. But we're still, Josh Cummins has moved us up to B- students. He's been calling us C students for a long time. But we're still B- students. We look great versus our competition. We look great in a lot of our customers' eyes. But there's so much further we can go. I need each and every one of you to create. I need you to take average and throw it out the window. I need you to never settle, man. Just don't settle and make some freaking noise. Make some freaking noise. All right? Let's have a big day today, guys. We'll go out there and sell some cars.
Randy?
Oh, sorry.
Give a damn about it. Get out of here, Randy.
Forget bud.
Well, thank you, Mr. Isaiah Mills. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday morning. We just got done. For those of you just popping in, we are going to kill it today. We are breaking records, kicking ass. Yo, lead those folks. That's what I'm here to do, Isaiah. That's what they pay me for, man. They pay me to lead, build value, and just get the most I can out of these guys, which is all I'm trying to do, man. I just want to see all of them achieve their goals. Todd Ditch, what's up, Mr. Todd Ditch? How are you this morning? What's the number right now? We are on track to sell 900 this month. Thank you, Melissa. For today, I'm hoping to break 80 again like we did last Saturday. With a 60 car Friday, no, 50's in the past. 60 car Friday, 80 cars Saturday. That'll put me at 140 cars for the 2 days, and that's about where we need to be. We want to break 900 this month. We break 900 this month, we'll break 1,000 next month. That's how we roll. Oh, stop it, Isaiah Mills. You know better than that. You know I don't fall for that reverse psychology. I'm going to kill it. That's all I know how to do. I'm going to kill it. But hey, I hope all you guys have a big monster. Thank you so much, Todd. I really appreciate that, man. I hope you guys all have a big monster freaking Saturday. Make the best of this day. This is the last Saturday. What's up, Sean Flynn? This is the last Saturday, August 27th of 2016 that you'll ever get. So make the best of it. Amanda said, are we duplicating a Tennessee location? Yeah, crush it. What's up, Sean Flynn? Jason Barnett, you bringing me some breakfast or some lunch or something? Yes, we do need to duplicate a Tennessee location. Josh and I'll have to get that in the works one day when we get another store. But I'd love to be down there close to you guys. That'd be freaking awesome. That would be awesome. Hey, everybody, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Feel free to share. Share. I love it. The more people that I can help, try to inspire and just give them some strategies and some techniques and just tell them to go get it, the better. So feel free to share it. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Talk to you guys later.